Well, good morning on another Monday morning, the start of a week. Sometimes it's the best day of the week because this is the day that we launch into a brand new week. And hopefully by Friday, we will see positive results from the things that we do. But it's come to me from an observation of working with a lot of people that there is so many things that we have to deal with and you have to deal with as a business owner and as a manager that it simply just becomes too much. Well, here's a process for you to think about. And the process is the one thing that will make the most difference in your outcome. There's a book by a gentleman by the name of Gary Keller. And Gary, in this book, writes about the one thing. And this is what we have to do is we've got to decide what is the one thing that can make the most difference in your business, in you, and your team and your outcome for the following week. When you look at this, Gary says now you can have both less and more. And the one thing you'll learn to, number one, cut through the clutter. Number two, achieve better results in less time. Number three, dial down the stress. Number four, overcome that overwhelming feeling. Number five, revive your energy. And number six, to stay on track. One of the processes that we have often shared with clients is that you need to learn to mind map. And with mind mapping, what you're doing is you're taking all those thoughts that are in your head and then putting them down on paper. Because what happens, these thoughts so often in the human mind just takes us and gives us challenges. Why? Because it's overwhelming. We want to take care of all these things. But the problem is there's only so many hours in a day and so many days in a week. And in true life, the way it is, we have to sleep some, we have to rest, we have to take care of things. We got to have time with our families and everything else. So that's my recommendation to you this week on this Monday morning. What is the one thing that if you could accomplish this would make the most dedicated difference in your life, in your business over the next few days? Decide on that one thing, devote your attention to that one thing and move forward. And after you get the one thing done, then you select the next one thing that needs to get accomplished in your business. Is it systems? Is it building morale? Is it building the leadership of your team members? Is it finding new ways to fish in this pond that is getting less and less fish in it, which is called the prospective employee pool that's out there? It's a really big thing. There's less and less people out there that are going to qualify. Finding people with the skills that you need is going to become much more difficult. You're going to have to build training programs. You're going to have to develop the processes to bring the right people on your team where they become assets for you. Just food for thought on a Monday morning. Let's make things happen this week. Let's make this week a week of change and a week of difference. It's going to take you having the clarity to see everything and to focus down on that one thing that we're talking about. Hope you have a great week. Let me know how I can help you. I'm Jerry Eisenhower with